Alright, welcome back everybody. It's week 16 of the regular season, and your Orlando Sentinels at 9-5 at home take on the visiting Brooklyn Bulls sitting at 6-8 and looking to play spoiler to a potential Sentinels playoff run. We have a few pieces of information to go through, and I'll get to that when we start the game. So, you can see the overall numbers pretty evenly balanced as terms of overall for the teams at 76 for the Bulls and 75 for the Sentinels. But you will see that the Brooklyn Bulls have a lot of superstar and star players on their team. Superstar X, a lot of talent. But there are some interesting stories. We'll just check out what the Bulls uniforms are going for. I think I'll give them some colored shoes, if they have them. Black primary, black secondary. I think the white looks better, but they are the visiting team. We'll give them the dark blues. Alright, we'll get into the game. We'll go Superstar, or Super Sim Slow, a watch mode, like we do in the RFL. I played the game the same way. I have for many, many years for Madden, ever since the PS2 days of Madden. Yeah, I'm old. That gives you any idea what age group I might belong to. Yeah, I was rocking the PS2 Maddens. You can see Jeffrey Cole's pretty much a clone of Perry Wood. They're both 6'4", both near 230. Both have a similar approach to the game, physical big guys. You can see Bruce Groom compared to Kiefer Byrne. And here we go. Week 16 action. The playoff race is all muddled up. There are so many teams sitting at 9-5 and 8-6 that literally anybody has a chance to get into the playoffs. Will the Sentinels be one of them? Will Coach Hennessy fulfill his promise to the front office and get his full Orlando team into the playoffs? He said this is a playoff team. If I don't get them there, I will retire. And here come your Orlando Sentinels out of the tunnel. There's Tracy Felton and Dalton Triplett. And there you see Groom. And Tyrone Washington, their leading rusher. There's Tyler Ramsey. Number 3 is actually their linebacker, their leading tackler right now, Brunson Leonard. Watch out for him. There's London Blades, LaMarcus Blades. I keep calling him London. And there is the man, Perry Wood, breaking out. And there you can see the playoff picture. The Voyagers and Sentinels in the wild card and in the hunt. Conquistadors, Celtic Tigers, the Miners, and the Snowhawks. There's a little bit of interesting information about that team that I'll get to right now. That's a good segue. B.J. Sullivan, the wide receiver, you may recall, was once on this team, but he asked for his release, and it was granted. And guess what the segue is? He was picked up by the Portland Snowhawks. He is number 6 on their depth chart out of 6 wide receivers. He hasn't played, and that team is 6-8, but they're in the playoff hunt at least. So there's that information. I figured that was a nice little bit of information to pass on to see if one of our players may have gotten picked up in free agency. And there's Wes McGuire to kick it off. To Amari Stark. And Stark will down it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes Bruce Groom, who last week is coming off of a loss to the Vikings. But in that game, he was 33 for 42, 78%, 318 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. However, it was a completely different picture when he played us in Week 2, where he was 23 of 38 for 60%, threw for 270 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. 3 of those by Aaron Kershaw. And there's a completion on first down, good for 7 yards, to his wide receiver, Quincy Palmer, that had the first down, tackled by Julius Lamb. And there's Jeffrey Cole, their version of Perry Wood. 6'4", 229 pounds. over 1,000 yards and 7 touchdowns. Shotgun formation. Fakes the handoff. Over the middle, he's got his man, number 15. That is Byron Lewis, and they spread the ball around on this offense, even though Jeffrey Cole is by far and away their leading receiver. They really like to go to their tight end, Buzz Jones, and they use all of their wide receivers. In the game last week, Cole was 5 of 99 with a touchdown. Jones had 2 touchdowns on 9 catches for 54 yards. Lewis had 71 yards on 7 catches, and Palmer had 54 yards on 9 catches. There's a tight end in motion. Handoff up the middle, and up from the strong safety position is Nate Youngblood to make the tackle for a loss. Now here's a story. Last game, Tyrone Washington blasted this defense. 19 carries, 162 yards with a touchdown, which was a 74-yard run. But last week, against the Vikings, he ran the ball 11 times for 6 yards. That gives you an idea of how bad this Orlando Sentinels defense is. Oh, we got a flag on the play. That could be a face mask. And it is. So a good play turns bad. Oh no, that's holding. I'm sorry. That was on Lincoln Moreland, their starting left tackle. So a bad play turned worse. 2-21, he's got time. Time runs out. And that's Tracy Felton, the left end, with another sack. He had one last week as well, so he's starting to come on. I believe that's his 6th sack of the season. 3rd and 29 now. So the story of this game will be the Sentinels' porous run defense trying to shut down Tyrone Washington, who had a huge game against them in Week 2. And if this offensive line of the Bulls can protect their quarterback, but they didn't get a sack against them last game, and they got one already. 3rd and 29 now. Back to pass. Gets an out route, complete, but that's not going to be enough for a first down. Looks like Julius Lamb in coverage. So they're going to have to put it away, punt it away. And put it away. They'd like to put this game away. But the defense of the Sentinels put them away. And now the ball is going to be punted away by their punter Max Moses to the return man, Tyrone Kerr. Kerr waits for it, but he's going to let it bounce. And it checks up. Great punt inside the 20, and Moses is good at that. He's got 18. That's now 19 on the season for him. Great punt. And that's going to back up this Sentinels defense, or offense. And the troubles continue for Triplett. He did not have a great game against this defense the last time they played, as he only amassed 71 yards? 78 yards on 21 carries. 3.7-yard carry. But last week was one of his worst. 21 for 56 for 2.7. And he gets a carry up the middle, and there's a gain of, I'd say, maybe 5. So 5 yards on first down for Dalton Triplett. Nice play. Draw play up the middle. And they go to the well again, and give him about 3 or 4 on that one. Looks like 4. So 3rd and 2 now. Burn and shotgun, scans, passes. He's got his man. That is number 82. The rookie, Parrish McCarthy. Nice catch for a first down. And Byrne is going to have to do some ball security. He's been having the interception problem has been sneaking up on him the last couple games. He hasn't been very efficient. Last week he was a little sloppy. He was 20 of 36 for 55%. 2 touchdowns and an interception, but a lot of those incompletions were actually drops and just miscommunications on the wide receivers. It wasn't completely his fault. Now there's a draw play up the middle and a nice run on first down by Triplett, who picks up 9. So already a good start to this game for Dalton Triplett. Maybe he's getting back on track. So can this offense take any advantage of the slow defense that the Bulls have. There's a play action. He holds onto it, throws it deep. A jumping catch. Is it ruled a completion? That's Ramsey, the second tight end, with that catch. Tyler Ramsey on the sideline making a toe-tapping catch for his quarterback. But one big piece of news is the Bulls' starting middle linebacker, Joseph Sullivan, is out, and he is their team leader and a great middle linebacker that's really sideline-to-sideline guy. And there's off right tackle. Triplett doesn't get much, but he is out, and in his stead is a talented rookie, but doesn't have that same speed. They go to off, and he breaks. That's Tyson Kerr, able to break some tackles and pick up the first down. Tackled by Brunson Leonard, their leading tackler. There's Kerr again, but not much that time. Off right side. Give him a gain of 2. But the secondary is a zone defense. Very slow corners. There's Triplett for a gain of maybe 8. 3rd and 1. And the defensive backs are slow. The linebacking group is all run stoppers. A little check down, and it works. That was to Triplett out of the backfield. Nope, I'm sorry. That's Donnell White. First down. And he really had a great game last week. Donnell White, 6 of 71, and had 2 touchdowns. That's the kind of breakout performance they were looking from him. It's one of the reasons why they let P.J. Sullivan go, is because he just wasn't showing up in games. He'd make a couple catches here and there, get what he could, but Donnell White has a chance to be a game breaker, a playmaker, which is what they need. Single back now. 1st and 10 from the red zone. Perry Wood in motion. They fake it, and nothing doing. The Bulls' defense read that one, and Kerr goes nowhere. 2nd and 14 now. Yeah, Felton last week, who got the sack earlier, had 4 tackles, a tackle for a loss, and a sack. That was number 96, DeJuan Lacey. 6'5", 314 defensive tackle making the tackle. Check down. He gets by the defender. Nifty move there. And that's Perry Wood. When you need a big catch, you go to Perry Wood. First down. And Kiefer Byrne is looking on the money today. Been very accurate with his attack. And missing on the tackle is number 59, Jimmy Hilliard. He had him lined up. He just Wood made a move on him. Now from inside the 10, they're threatening to score on their first drive. High snap handled, and Triplett's able to pick up a few. I formation now. Fakes the handoff. Here comes the pass rush. It's number 94, Cassidy Whitworth, and he is their sack leader. That's 11.5 sacks for him on the season now. And the offensive coordinator was worried about him. He said, don't let this guy beat you. And he just came blazing off the line. And he just, looks like he just beat the left tackle. Very fast speed rusher. And Byrne had no chance. So 3rd and goal now from the 16. Drops back to pass, has some time. Here comes the pressure, he gets rid of it. Smart move not to take a sack or force anything. Just take your 3 points and better luck next time. So this defense of the Bulls is an interesting bunch. They are pretty terrible. Overall, they let up the 2nd most points in the game of football with 369. They're near the lowest ranking in sacks with they're in 27th place. In interceptions, they rank 26th, but in fumble recovers, they're 4th. But in yardage, total yardage, they're 21st, passing yardage 18th, and against the rush, they're 26th. So they're not much better than the Sentinels as far as the running goes. So there's Wes McGuire making the field goal. And the Orlando Sentinels take an early 3-0 lead in the first quarter. Groom back to pass, has his man, and makes the catch, and breaks the tackle of Lamb. It's Byron Lewis, 6'1", 201 pounds. Just a nice route, and Lamb just couldn't close fast enough. Yeah, not enough closing speed. Single back. It's Buzz Jones going in motion. Handoff off left side, and he's got a lane. And Tyrone Washington picks up 9 yards. 2nd and 1 now. Sean Stewart with the tackle. And there's another run off right side for about 3 or 4 for the first down. Not much, but all you needed. London Bates in on the tackle, the leading tackler in the NFL and for the Sentinels. Back to pass, and that one is caught in front of Zaire Witherspoon. So they're making some contested catches here. Tough catches. It was Quincy Palmer, 6'2", 208, against Zaire Witherspoon, who is 6'1" and 190. The physical corner, plays slot, was a safety. And at the end of the first quarter, the Sentinels have a tiny lead, 3-0. But they'll take it. But the Bulls are threatening to score on a good drive here. Handoff off left side, and nothing doing for Washington there. A whole host of Sentinels defenders there for the tackle, but it looks like Denario Blanton, the second middle linebacker in this 3-4 defense, is able to wrap him up. Just well played, and Blanton has a lot of speed. He's a very good coverage backer, but against the run is what he needs to work on, and he did an excellent job on that one, recognizing the run and getting to the edge. Over the middle. Dumped off, that looks like Quincy Palmer. And Blanton on the tackle. 3rd and 4 now. Back to pass again. Deep out, and he comes down with the catch. That's a great catch by Quincy Palmer. And on the previous catch, it was Byron Lewis, number 15. My mistake, I am sorry. Aaron Kershaw with the tackle. And normally Kershaw is a shutdown corner. We talked about the 5 interceptions last game that Groom had thrown. 3 of them went to that man right there, Aaron Kershaw, who leads the league with 5 interceptions on the season. So now it's the Bulls inside the red zone threatening to score. Can they answer back or take the lead? Back to passes Groom. He's got some time. Over the middle in the end zone and out of the back of the end zone through the hands of his intended receiver. 2nd and goal now. He keeps it himself, and Groom does like to run. He's got 3 touchdowns, and look at that physical running by Groom. He is a big guy at 6'4", 231. 3rd and goal now. Back to pass. Got time. Here comes the rush. And that's Sheldon Bates, the big nose tackle, 353-pound defensive tackle getting in, just bullying his way through the offensive line for the sack. Big play there by the rookie defensive tackle. And they got him for the run-stuffing ability, but he's surprising that he's getting to the quarterback as well. Just ran out of time. Good coverage sack there. It looks like they're going to have to settle for a chip shot field goal by Luke Bartram, who, like Wes McGuire, is perfect from inside the 50, but once you get beyond that, trouble. And it's up, it's good, and we got a brand new ball game, folks, early in the second quarter. give the Sentinels defense credit for tightening down inside the red zone and stopping a touchdown from being scored. Kerr takes it from the front of the end zone, and he only gets it out to about the 22. So it would have been better off just to kneel it down to take it out to the 25. Here comes Kiefer Byrne, who engineered a good drive that kind of stalled out on that sack by Cassidy Whitworth. Bunch right formation. Takes the handoff, and it's an end around to Donnell White, and he's got a first down and more. Almost broke free of a tackle, or touchdown-saving tackle there, but that's a wrinkle we have not seen. We have not seen the Sentinels use that play. And they broke it out here when things are on the line. See who made that who was able to make that tackle. Number 35, the free safety Eric Colvin, was able to save a touchdown there on that unique play. Some razzle-dazzle from this Sentinels offense. And traditional handoff up the middle, Triplett weaves his way through the defense. Nice run on first down for a gain of 7. That's the rookie middle linebacker, Anton Simpson, and there's nothing doing for Triplett on second down. Terrence Bowden on the tackle, the strong safety. But Anton Simpson, 6'4", 247 middle linebacker, very promising rookie. He just read run all the way, sold out for it, and Triplett could not shake the tackle. Nice play. There's London Bates. 3rd and 5 now. From near midfield. Can they keep the drive going? Over the middle, and it's nearly intercepted. Number 29 had it in his hands. That's Isaac Graham, and he just dropped it. Their number 1 corner, 6 foot 212. Very good zone cover. And yeah, he got away with one. He was trying to go to Parrish McCarthy, the rookie. And Graham just jumped the route. Rookie, you got to run. Those little banana routes aren't going to work here. You got to plant your foot and make a sharp cut. You round it off in these corners, and safeties will take advantage. And that punt will not check up, and it goes into the end zone. Parsons not able to down it inside the 20, which he is excellent at. And here comes Bruce Groom for another shot at this Orlando defense. He drove the ball down the field, but drive stalled with some great defensive stops and a sack by Sheldon Bates. Handoff off right side. He's got some room. That is LaMarcus Blades on the tackle after a gain of 6 by Tyrone Washington. Fakes the handoff to keeper. And again, it's LaMarcus Blades on the tackle. He was not fooled on that option play. So 3rd and 4, no gain. Here comes the rush. He steps up. And it's Sheldon Bates again, the defensive tackle, with his 2nd sack of the game. 6'3", 353-pound Sheldon Bates. And he is just really bullying his way past the center. That is Cal Abrams, who's just not able to match the strength of Sheldon Bates. He just shoves him away like he's shoving a kid out of the way. So forced to punt will be Max Moses, punting it away from his own 5. And back deep is Kerr. And he's going to bully his way and shake another defender. What a return from Kerr. I thought he was done for when he had 2-on-1 coming against him. He does that a lot. He does not like the fair catch, sometimes to his own detriment, and the coach is going insane at him, saying, look, man, you need to cover that ball up, protect it. You're going to get destroyed one of these days. But he says, look, coach, I can do that. I can run through 3 guys. Hand off to Triplett. A little bit of room, not much, maybe 3 yards on first down. 2nd and 6, give him 4 yards. And another handoff up the middle. He's got some room, but just shy of the first down. And Dalton Triplett's having a fairly good game. This is going to be a key to the success. It seems like when the run game struggles, so does Kiefer Byrne. Quick hitter there to, looks like, Mick McCarthy, the tight end. And it is. First down. 5-yard reception, but it's all you need. Tackle made by Aaron Ryans. Number 33. See ball, catch ball. Single back set now. On the 39 of the Bulls. And Triplett's got nowhere. He was looking for a way to cut back, and there was nothing doing. It's the rookie Anton Simpson, the star run stopper. He's great run stopper, but questionable in coverage. That's a big, big middle linebacker. 6'4", 247. That's good enough to be a defensive end. There's London Bates saying, man, we need some points. Give us some points to protect the lead. 2nd and 12 now. I formation. Quick hitter. And that is Donnell White making a tough catch and running over defenders for the first down. And he is really showing out these last couple weeks. Tackle made by Isaac Graham. Man in motion. McCarthy, there's a nice seal-off block and a spin move, and Kerr is at a first down. Just short, but that is the kind of dynamic running that they love from Kerr when he gets in the game. Fakes the handoff. Here comes Whitworth. And that's Beatles unable to hold the block, and that's Whitworth's second sack of the game. Right tackle Sean Beatles having nothing for Whitworth. He just comes off the edge. Just give him a little bit of a bull rush, and he's right by the man. And Byrne has nowhere to go. 3rd and 7 now. Single back. Back to pass. He's got some time over the middle, and that's McCarthy again for a first down. Mick McCarthy. 1st and 10 from the Bulls' 12. And it's Eric Colvin on the tackle. Kiefer Byrne just loves Mick McCarthy. The offense really changed when they switched from Ramsey to McCarthy. Ramsey could make good catches, as we saw earlier, but he just wasn't consistent enough on those crucial receptions like we saw Mick McCarthy just make. And there's nothing going off left side for Triplett on first down. Loss of 1. And that's Avery Davis with the tackle. Davis was all over the field last time for them. He had 5 tackles, half a sack, and a tackle for loss. In the last game against the Sentinels, he had 4 tackles and 3 for a loss. Another handoff, and Kerr goes nowhere. He drops the ball, picked up by Byrne. And that is an issue with Kerr. He will sometimes lose the football. Now Davis again making the play. Let's see. Yeah, it looked like number 76, Davis. And they're going to review that, see if it was a fumble. Either way, it's still going to be a big loss of yardage. No, that was number 33. Aaron Ryans coming on a corner blitz. Let's get the news from upstairs. What's the official ruling? They don't. I think they overruled it. It's 3rd and 14 now. It only makes a difference of about 3 yards from the spot. Run the clock down as much as he can, just in case they don't convert. He's got time. Here comes Whitworth, and he's just going to get didn't see anything and just got rid of it. So they're going to have to settle for a field goal that would give them a 3-point lead if Wes McGuire can connect on a short field goal. And London Bates is not happy. We've seen the camera cutting to him. He's talking to himself over there. Think that rookie's hungry. And Wes McGuire gives his team a 3-point lead. So all the points have been scored on the right leg of that man right there. Kick off to Stark. He's got some room, shifting his way through the tackles. Gets it out to the 29. Nice return by Omari Stark. 5'9", 197. He is a speedy little back. And here comes Groom. So far, he's been very, very protective of the football. It was the turnovers that killed him in their last meeting against this team. 5 interceptions is a good way to lose any football game. Even so, the Sentinels only won by 5 points. And there's a little quick hitter to Buzz Jones, the tight end that they love to go to. He's got almost 700 yards and 7 touchdowns on the season. Just a quick route to Jeffrey Cole. And they're going to call a timeout. First and 10 from the 44. And there is another pass, and there's Kershaw breaking it up. We see that a lot. Aaron Kershaw, you might get him a couple times, but eventually he's going to shut you down. Second and 10, drops back to pass, gets rid of it, and that is defended again. That's Julius Lamb. Not quite as talented as Kershaw, better athlete, but he's a gambler. He's going to go all or nothing. Sometimes to his detriment. There's a little check down over the middle to Chris Mix, the fullback, and they like to use him in the jumbo package at goal line. He's got 3 rushing touchdowns on very few carries, but they just dump it to him out of the backfield, trying to get as many yards as they can. I don't think they're going to try a field goal from here with Bartram. He does not have a strong leg. They're just going to punt it away. Let the time... No, they're going to punt it away before time runs out. He angles it out of bounds, and near as much makes no difference. So here at the half, it's a 6-3 ball game. Both teams being very conservative on offense, protecting the football. That was Coach Nathan Cable, who is 14-16. He's 1-1 in the playoffs, but he has no winning record. So the team got into the playoffs without having a winning record. So here at the halftime, let's check in on some other games around the league. And the Columbus Explorers are taking on the London Bulldogs, and they have a slim lead, 13-10 in the half. They are the division leaders, and Schneider has a touchdown. The Miners versus the Dreadnoughts. And the 7-7 Miners have a 16-6 lead at halftime over the Dreadnoughts. They were 10-4, looking for the playoffs. And now we have the Elks against the Bucks. And it's 16-9 Bucks. The 7-7 against the 8-6 Bucks. And in our game, it's been a back-and-forth battle. Both teams have been able to move the ball down the field, but when they get it into the red zone, just nothing doing. There's a little bit of trickery. The end-around play. Never seen them do that. Here's the great catch by Tyler Ramsey, the second tight end. And the kickoff from Moses Tucker, who fields it right at the 1. He's got a little bit of room, tries to get away, but ultimately does not. We'll get it out to the 27. So let's see what adjustments these teams make. Charlton Triplett has had a decent game. A lot better than last week and the last time these two met so far. Byrne has been efficient. There's been some good catches, but the offensive line having trouble with Cassidy Whitworth, their leading sack pass rusher. And Triplett sheds a tackle, but still doesn't get much. Able to get 3 on that carry. So this Bulls stout defense is showing up against the run. They hand it off to him again, and again, not much. Rolls forward for maybe 4. 3rd and 4 now. Back to pass. Finds his man over the middle. That's McCarthy who sheds a tackle. Picks up the first down. So way to extend the drive. You don't want to go 3 and out on your first drive from the half in a close ball game like this. So far, one of the big question marks was this run defense of the Sentinels against Tyrone Washington, and so far they've been doing very well. The protection again for Byrne has not been great, and Byrne has been careful with the football. That is a handoff, a first down. That is Christian Stackhouse, who last week was 4.19, 4.8 yards per carry, and a touchdown, which is rare for him and rare for this team. They do not score the ball on the ground that much. Although they run for a lot of yards, they don't run for a lot of touchdowns. Nice run by Stackhouse, who's the receiving back for this team. And there's some room for Kerr. Give him a gain of 6, perhaps? No, that was Triplett. I'm sorry. It looked like Kerr. So finding some success on the ground. It's Donnell White in motion. And the toss. He's got some blocking, and he can't get away. Nice play by the safety, it looks like. Nope, that's the left outside linebacker Leonard, who has stepped up and really filled in the role vacated by the injury to Joseph Sullivan. Even though he's the left outside linebacker, he is a stout run stopping linebacker and slots into the middle linebacker role on 3rd downs and pass covering downs. So 3rd and 5 now. Scans field. Here comes with the rush. He dials it up deep to the end zone, and it's batted away. Not sure who he was trying for there. Couldn't see the number. Just tried to beat this defense deep and couldn't get it over the top. He was trying for Parrish McCarthy, who does have some speed, but give credit to Terrence Bowden, the strong safety. The rookie at least had the presence of mind to put his hand up there to knock it away, so it didn't become an interception. The wide receivers have to fight for the ball. They can't just let the defenders get it. And that ball checks up. Whoa! Checks up nicely, and what a diving save to keep it from going in the end zone. Great special teams play. And we've seen that all year from this special teams unit. So that's going to give some very bad field position for this Bulls offense. Backed up, it looked like, at their own 2. Can the defense capitalize and get some points? As you expect, they go heavy. That's Mix in the backfield, and the snap goes out of the back of the end zone. And we have a glitch, ladies and gentlemen. They have no quarterback on the field. And now they have no punter. Welcome to Madden, everyone. I'm not sure what Madden is going to do in this situation. I don't control either of these teams right now. And they don't have a punter again. What is going on, Madden? Come on. So some of the questions, getting back to that while I have the time, was how well the offensive line could protect Kiefer Byrne. It's been hit and miss. Cassidy Whitworth is showing to be a problem. Could Byrne secure the football? Be careful with it. Stop making those careless interceptions. He's thrown a couple of risky passes that his receivers have had to fight for. And could he take advantage of the slow defense? And he's tried to take the top off a couple times, but it hasn't quite worked. Could the ground game get going? And it has overall, for all intents and purposes, it has been getting the job done. It has been more successful than we have seen. And could this defense force any turnovers? Well, they haven't so far. They're going to keep getting delay of game penalties here? What's going on? You know what I might have to do? I'm going to have to do something I normally don't. I'm going to have to force a normal sim of this play, just to get the ball going. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, this is a Madden glitch, not a me glitch. But we'll see if I can fix it here. Hopefully the game doesn't crash or anything like that. I love how they're giving a delay game penalty to Moses. He's not even on the field. Alright, come on. Let's go normal. We'll do jump the next play. There we go. I think I fixed it. So now I know what to do next time this happens. So the Sentinels will have great starting field position as they had the back punted away from their own one. And Triplett has all kinds of room, blocking downfield, tries to break through. He gets away, stumbling. And that's the biggest rush of the game so far for Triplett. There was a wide open gap on the left side and had blockers downfield. And almost broke free for a touchdown. Best run of the game. Look, just a big gaping hole. I'm not sure what coverage the Bulls were in to let that play up, but they guessed wrong. It's number 35 in on the tackle. Eric Colvin, the free safety. So great run on first down, and they're almost in the red zone on one play. They go back to, nope, it's a keeper by Byrne. And he goes virtually nowhere. Give him 2 yards. We have seen him do that a couple of times. Not to great effect. Byrne isn't a blazing runner. He has a little bit of speed. Fakes the handoff. Play action. Has time. Over the middle deep. And that's caught but dropped by the hit. Wow, he got popped. 3rd and 8 now. That's a catch you gotta make, though. I know they're tough, but you gotta hang on to that football. This is the NFL. Out route to McCarthy, and he's not gonna have enough. So it's going to be another field goal attempt on 4th and 4 unless Shaq Hennessy's going to get real bold. I don't think so. I think he takes the points. McCarthy just making sure he stays in bounds and catches that football. Colvin was able to close the gap. 6'2", 204. They do have some tall safeties. Colvin 6'2". Terrence Bowden is 6'4" at strong safety. Kicks up and good. It's a 9-3 ball game now. No touchdowns, all field goals. McGuire kicks it off. Amari Stark back deep. And he will down it in the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at their own 25. There's Chris Mix, the fullback, 6'2", 251. We've seen him catch a couple passes, run the ball out of the backfield. The Swiss Army knife fullback. Okay. And now the Bulls have no quarterback. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm going to have to do something here. I might just have to normal sim. Because this, I mean, I don't understand why this happened at the half. They were fine before. This wasn't happening. It's a false start or encroachment from Connor Battles. Yep. Okay. Looks like I'm going to have to normal sim for them if I see this glitch happening. It's my only option. Third and 5. 4-yard catch to Quincy Palmer. They're going to be forced to punt. Kerr calls for a fair catch. We don't normally see that. So, back at their own 18. Brooklyn will start their defensive stand. See if they can get some good field position, but Triplett picks up 4 on first down. Another handoff for Triplett, and there's plenty of room. He jukes out a defender. He's got some room. One man to beat. He gets by him, and Triplett's off to the races. Number 29 giving chase, but he's not going to get there. Dalton Triplett breaks off a huge one. He hasn't done in weeks. A 77-yard touchdown scamper. He had great blocking downfield. One man to beat. Juked out the man and used his speed to outrun the defense. And there's the speed difference we're talking about. Colvin got juked out. And there you see, looked like Eddie Ramsey giving chase. Either 23 or number 29, Isaac Graham. I think it was Graham. And they're going to go for 2 here. And they hand it off up the middle, and that 2-point conversion is good. Triplett again. So that quick, it's a 17-3 lead for Orlando. And Shaq Hennessy's got to be impressed. That is something we haven't seen from Triplett in weeks. And certainly not the last game. And rushing touchdowns are rare. That's only his 4th on the season. Despite being the number 2 leader in yards for rushing. He lost his crown last week on this poor performance. But he may regain it after that one. And how will the Bulls answer? So far group, and here we go again. Okay, guys. Sorry, I normally do slow sim, but in a situation like this, I don't have a choice. I can't keep snapping it to nobody. I think I'm going to have to do this the rest of the game. I was hoping the glitch would work itself out, but apparently not. And I'll just do change of possession. So 2nd and 10, 4 yards by Washington. 3rd and 6, first down from Groom to Washington. 5 yards to Jones. 3 yards by Washington. 15 yards to Tyrone Washington, first down. Groom for a big hitter. Washington for 4 yards. -1 yards to Washington. And Zaire Witherspoon with a pass defense, and they're going to go for a field goal by Bartram. So they do answer back, but not the way they wanted to. And Tyson Kurt kneels it down for a touchback, so the Sentinels will be starting from their own 25 after that great touchdown. Triplett's got running room again, and nearly a first down. 162 yards on 19 carries. 2nd and 1, and the third quarter is going to end. Sentinels scoring the first touchdown of the game on that 77-yard touchdown run. Second and 1 from the 34. Handoff up the middle, and that's Kerr with the running room. Breaks some tackles, a spin move. No, that was Dalton Triplett again. And he's got a first down and more. Huge game. He's got 1,500 yards on the season now. It was Colvin in on the tackle. You see great blocking downfield. There's Mick McCarthy giving him a block downfield. The wide receivers are blocking downfield. You got to love it when the receivers block for you, too. Over the middle, that looks like Triplet out of the backfield for a gain of 9. They like to pass it to him, too. He's a decent receiver, not as good as Stackhouse, who's excellent receiver out of the backfield. Handoff up the middle, and shut down immediately, but not before he gains the first down. It was a nice tackle by Colton Younger, the defensive tackle, but ultimately not in enough time. Up the middle again, got some room. And that's Kerr with a nice run on first down. Looked like a gain of 12 or 13. Tackled by Graham. Cantwell, the third tight end, going downfield delivering a block. Josh Cantwell. Don't see him much, but he comes in when the short yard gained. And off, and he powers his way over Younger for a gain of about maybe 3 yards. The Triplet. Single back set. That's Ramsey in motion, the second tight end. And up the middle, he's got some room. That's Kerr. Spins, tries to spin away, but doesn't get there. 3rd and 3 now. Nice gain. Tackle made by Hilliard. Jimmy Hilliard, the right outside linebacker. He's got some time over the middle. And almost breaks free for... That's got to be Perry Wood making catches like that. And it certainly was. Haven't been calling his name much today. The offense is starting to spread the ball around a little bit more. Trying to get it to other receivers like White, McCarthy, who's always a favorite target, and Donnell White, who showed up last week and had some big catches so far today. But it's been the ground game taking care of the ball, so they haven't had to rely on the pass as much. Single back set now. Looks like Triplet checking back in. And they fake the handoff. He has time. Makes a pass to the back of the end. Nearly intercepted. And then nearly caught by Triplet off the deflection. What a bizarre play there. That was Isaac Graham in coverage. Almost had the interception in the end zone. And Burns has been risky. There's the run up the middle for Triplet, and he's got his second rushing touchdown of the game. 23-6 now. Could be 24 for the PAT. And there was just nobody home. The kick is up. And the Orlando Sentinels add on to their lead. Their second touchdown of the game, second rushing touchdown. That is now 5 on the season for Triplet, who's having a huge game. There's the dab. Required to kick it off. Stark back deep. And he's probably going to down. Nope, that's Chris Mix, who decides not. That's right. Unfortunately, I don't think they're going to fix this glitch on offense. I might have to go in there and fix their playbook or something now that I know it's messed up. I'm not sure what I can do to fix that going forward. They are a division team, so we're going to face them twice a year, every year at least. I'm going to have to fix something. Incomplete pass on first down, 2nd and 10. There's a big gain to Jeffrey Cole for a first down. Incomplete pass, throws it away. Palmer for a 5-yard gain. A fumble recovered by Lennox Steven, the backup safety who is coming up big in his limited. He had a sack one game, an interception on another game, and there's a fumble recovery of this game. That's some great production for a undrafted rookie who's now getting some playing time because he showed some promise in practice. So they're going to get great starting field position here from the 21. The Triplet gets it off right tackle's got some room, and that's the strong safety Terrence Bowden in to stop him, but not before he gets a gain of 7, and now they're inside the red zone again. There's the handoff off left side. Triplet's got some room. It's going to be his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. This offensive line now just opening up huge lanes. (30-6), could be 31. The PAT is up and good. You know what? It's a laugher. You're trying to make a playoff run. It's time to get some backups into the game, folks. That's right. Jeffrey Madsen is going to make his debut. We're going to take Triplett out of the game. We'll put Niles McKell in, who hasn't seen much time. We'll leave the receivers in there. I'm not seeing many good receiving yards yet. Put some backup linemen in there. Get them some playing time. Everybody needs to play some, right? Milton Katz. I think I'll leave the starting defense in. I only did that because I got to do this Super Sim thing as well. So Wes McGuire kicks it for a touchback. I'm going to have to do a change of position again. And Groom has an incomplete pass. First down, 2nd and 10. 8 yards to Groom. Buzz Jones picks up a first down. Another good catch to Buzz Jones, the tight end. 3 yards for Groom himself. First down to Tyrone Washington. Another pass to Jeffrey Cole. And they're driving on another fumble by Lennox Steven. So that's his 2nd fumble recovery in the game. And here comes Jeffrey Madsen and Niles McKell, the backup offensive lineman. You gotta think they're just gonna run the ball right now. And there's McKell with a huge hole, and he's gonna take it down to the 11-yard line. 26 yards on his first run. The strong power rusher, undrafted free agent. They don't have a big, strong runner on the team. They went and picked him up just to see what he could do. Maybe he could be a short yardage guy. Hasn't gotten the opportunity to play very much. But he's got the opportunity now. It's Cantwell in motion, the 3rd tight end. McKell can't find a lane. Pick up a 6 or 4 on first down. Simpson in on the tackle. And now Kerr, and he's got a touchdown. Tyson Kerr. And it's a blowout now, folks. You see Tyler Ramsey out there leading the way. I don't think Madsen is going to see a pass this game, but he's going to get some snaps. Just hadn't had an opportunity to get him on the field this year. Now Madsen, he's a long-time veteran star in this league, but at 36 years old, his former team thought he didn't have anything left in the tank. He didn't have any offers, despite his history of having almost like a Drew Brees type career, throwing for nearly 5,000 yards and 30 to 40 touchdowns every year. And they needed a mentor for their rookie they drafted, Kiefer Byrne. And Jeffrey Madsen said, okay, you know, if this is what I got to do. And Coach Hennessy felt bad. Here he's got this superstar, and he's riding the pine for him. Jeffrey Manson was a 2032 Most Valuable Player and Offensive Player of the Year. He's a 6-time Pro Bowler and was the best quarterback in the league in 2033. He's never won a Super Bowl. And here comes the glitch again. Sorry, I got lost in my commentary. Yeah, I'm obviously gonna have to see if I can find a fix for this. I'm not sure what I can do for him, but I'm gonna have to do something. This kind of destroyed the game here. Run off right side, and filling in the gap is Bronson Leonard, the left outside linebacker, shuts it down for a gain of 1. McKell didn't get much. Hand off up the middle. It's McKell again. Breaks tackles, and Bronson Leonard able to shoestring tackle him to prevent another touchdown. But there's the power from McKell. You saw him run through a couple of tackles there. And that's what they like from him. That's what they want to see. The safety tried to come up and stop him, and he just powered his way through. Just ran over Eric Colvin, the free safety. And there's a 2-minute warning. You got to think that the Sentinels are going to do nothing but run and kill this clock to seal the big victory. This victory would propel them to 10-5. Fakes the end around. There's some room. Nice blocking. And McKell's got a first down. Gain of 13 on the play. Showing good vision. Following his blocks, letting him set up before he tries to make a move. And now Bates is fired up. We saw him earlier in the game when they weren't scoring points, saying like, man, is it going to be another one of these down to the wire, grind them out games? You know, they've had so many of them this year, you got to wonder, has that taken a toll wearing this team out? But they have fighting them now. Gain of 3 there for Kerr on first down. 2nd and 7. Run up the middle. He's got room. And that's Kerr with another big run. Just grinding out the clock. Running the ball down the field. Kerr using both hands. That's a good idea, young man. Wrap that ball up with both hands. Don't let them knock it out. And it looks like this is going to be ball game here. So the Orlando Sentinels moved to 10-5. We'll have to see what happened in the Columbus Explorers game. They were leading by 3 at the half. They were 11-3. And guess who the Sentinels play next week to finish out the season? That's right, the division leaders, the Columbus Explorers. Will it be for the division lead? If the Explorers won, it won't matter. The Sentinels won't be able to catch them, but they'll be just fighting for a playoff spot. Wild card. So we can take a look at these numbers. They're not going to be pretty. I think I'll save that for next game. The highlights are going to be messed up because of what happened with the glitch. So let's just take a look at the stats, I guess. So here's Bruce Groom, who was efficient passing, 258 yards on 33 passes, 26 to 33, 78%. No turnovers, no touchdowns. Same thing for Kiefer Byrne. Only threw the ball 16 times. He didn't have to throw it that many times. 62%, no touchdowns, no interceptions. But here's a story of the day. Dalton Triplett, 24 carries, 203 yards, and 3 rushing touchdowns. Had that huge 77-yarder. Tyson Kerr, 12 for 56 and a touchdown. They shut down Tyrone Washington, which was not the case last time. He also fumbled the ball. Niles McKell got in the game and got some good yards on limited time. Groom ran the ball 3 times. Donnell White on that one end around was a big gainer. Stackhouse picked up 11. And Kiefer Byrne ran the ball for 2 yards. We don't see that very often. On the receiving end, neither team had any breakouts because this was not a passing game. Palmer 7 for 50. Buzz Jones 5 for 50. Washington out of the backfield 5 for 51. Mick McCarthy had some big first down catches, 4 for 32. Byron Lewis for them, 4 for 49. Jeffrey Cole, 2 for 50. Perry Wood, 2 for 31. Donnell White, 1 for 13. Ramsey, 1 for 21. There's Parrish McCarthy, 1 for 16. So, not a lot of passing going on. Abrams, their center, had all kinds of trouble with Sheldon Bates. Bates just owned him, and he allowed 3 sacks, and Beatles had trouble against Whitworth. And so did Radovich, the other tackle. They moved Whitworth all over the line, and it paid off. As for tackles, Colvin led the game with Ryans, Bowden, Youngblood, Witherspoon, Blanton, Simpson, London Blades. London Bates with a rare low tackle game, only 4. Tackles for loss, Ryans, Blades, Blanton, Lacey, Davis, Simpson, Bowden, lots of tackles for loss, Bronson Leonard, and Sean Stewart, also Nate Youngblood. Sacks, 2 for Sheldon Bates, 2 for Cassidy Whitworth, and 1 for Tracy Felton. No interceptions, which is huge because Bruce Groom threw 5 in their last meeting, and Kiefer Byrne has had trouble with the turnovers early in the season. He kind of settled it down, and it's been coming back lately. You saw some risky passes this week where he got lucky, and they were just broken up, and then there was one that was just dropped. Yeah, Isaac Graham had 2 of them. Kershaw shut down today. Julius Lamb made some nice plays. Zara Witherspoon made a big play. Bronson Leonard. And then the forced fumbles by Lennox Stephen and the recoveries. This rookie free safety getting some playing time and making the most of it. That's how you make an impact for a coach. The coach saw him showing up in practice and said, you know what? He's outplaying Sidney Carman, who was the veteran. And Lennox Stephen has really stepped up. He may be carving out a new role for himself soon. Wes McGuire was perfect on the day for field goals, as well was Luke Bartram. But were any of those field goals 50 yards? No, they were all short yarders. Punting, Max Moses had a lot of punts today. 2 inside the 20. Parsons had 1. Kick return, not much going on here. Stark had 1 good one. Kerr had 1 good one, and then 1 not so good one. And Kerr had that 1 nice touch return where he ran through the 2 tacklers and then got by the 3rd one. So, lots of good running. I'm not going to go over the highlights because they're kind of corny in this game. So there's some glitches going on for the Bulls on offense and special teams for sure. Might have been defense too. It looks like they were missing a defensive lineman for part of the game. So Shaq Hennessy picks up another win. You can see the game day goals allowed 2 or fewer sacks. Well, Cassidy Whitworth had them both. We didn't get 3 passing touchdowns. And under 250 yards. So they got more yards than that. You can see the milestones. We don't have 3,000 team yards passing, which is odd because Kiefer Byrne has thrown for over 3,000 yards this year. We almost have 50 team sacks. Getting close to 2,500 yards. 2,500 yards. We got a lot of updates. We're not going to do those right now. We'll just savor the victory. And let's see. This is the message from the offensive coordinator about Cassidy Whitworth. He did get sacks. Nice win, Coach. Whitworth did his best to shut us down, but it wasn't enough. Yeah, he did get 2 sacks. So 500 experience for the offensive line because we won the game. So that's going to do it, folks. The Bulls fall to 6-9. Their playoff hopes are most likely done. And The Sentinels improved their chances of a wild card by winning and going 10-5. Next episode, we'll look at the standings to see what happened in the Explorers game and any other news that we can come up with. So, a laugher here. It was a close one early, but then after halftime, the glitches happened, and boy, did it make a huge difference. I'm sorry it went that way, ladies and gentlemen, but hopefully you enjoyed the commentary. Hope you enjoyed the game. Hope you enjoyed my commentary. We'll see you again next time. Take care, everybody. Thanks for joining me, and have a good one. Next week, it's Columbus, the division leaders, against the second-place team in the division, Orlando Sentinels. Can they go to the playoffs after a 2-14 season? It's a miracle, ladies and gentlemen.